If you aren't already, don't forget to follow D-Man UNT 2014 on Twitter.
Yo, before we get into this, I just want to tell you about Sing 4, which is a new karaoke style singing game for the Wii. And they're running a contest on their channel to where you can submit your performances and you could win some prizes. So I'm going to leave an annotation on the screen somewhere. It might be to the left, right, middle. You never know. I'm going to leave an annotation. Y'all go click on that and go check out their channel. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy D-Man, you already know. Bringing to you another installment of my little tutorials or whatever. This is a dunking layup tutorial. It was only going to be dunking at first, but I decided to switch it up and add layups too. Might as well, right? And shout out for Mello for the beat once again. He always looking out. But anyways, let's get into this. The first one is a simple layup. You do a simple layup by running towards the basket and pressing the right stick up. Well, I say up, but it's really towards the basket. And he'll do a simple basic layup, make sure it goes in, stuff like that. You can also lay it up to the right if you want by moving the right stick to the right. And when you're doing the layups, make sure you let go of the right trigger or you'll slam it down. So move the right stick to the right to lay it up with the right hand. And so if you can lay it up with the right hand, of course you can lay it up with the left hand. To lay it up with the left hand, you press the right stick to the left. Who would have thought, right? So no, I don't need to do annotations for this. It's really easy to understand. Really basic stuff. See me hit one more right there. The next thing I'm gonna show y'all is the teardrop. Well, I didn't expect that to go in for Russell Westbrook. The teardrop is good if there's big center in the paint. You do it by hold L trigger and move the right stick away from the basket. He gets more air under the ball. No, this is the reverse layup. I don't recommend it because it gets blocked a lot because of the contact in the paint. But if you stand on the sideline, go ahead and flip the right stick towards the baseline and he'll do a reverse layup. There's a lot of them in 2K12. There's a lot in 2K11. And they just they nice if they just fits the contact so they can actually finish the animation. You know what I'm saying? So that's right there. It's the Euro step. The Euro step is the same as it always been. You hold left trigger and press up towards the basket. He'll do a little European two-step. Euro step, European two-step. Manu Ginobili is still the king of that in my opinion. You can also do a hop step to the right and lay it up by holding the left trigger and moving it to the right. Just like the layup, except you're holding the left trigger. And so this helps you. It helps you in a lot of ways, but then again, it's so simple because you can just beat your opponent to the rim. I know it looks like it slows. Blooper. I know it looks like it slows you up, but really, if you do a hop step, most likely the defender is going to jump, prematurely, and so then it gives you a free basket. My bad. We'll do one more. This is the spin layup. You do this by holding the left trigger and rotating the right stick. This was in one of my other tutorials, I think my first one. And so you do this. I like to do this on the fast break. Fake out the people like when LeBron tried to get a chase down block on Rajon Rondo. You just spin the right stick while holding the left trigger. Make sure you hold it too, or you do a spin shot instead of a spin layup. That's really important. This is pretty much the signature dunk. I love Russell Westbrook signature dunks on this game. You do this by holding the right stick and pressing up towards the basket, or pressing the right stick towards the basket while holding the right trigger. You'll slam down the signature dunks. Depending on who you have, Josh Smith can go between the legs. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James all have nasty windmills. So, I mean, I like them a lot. That's the reverse dunk. You do this by holding the right trigger and pulling the right stick away from the basket. You just can't pull it back, because if you play on default like I do, depending on where you are on the court, is the way you want to pull it. The right stick, that is. So you just pull it away from the basket. That is the spin dunk. It's the same as the spin layup, except you hold the right trigger. So you hold the right trigger and rotate the right stick clockwise, counterclockwise. Doesn't really matter. Just pull it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's pretty much it. It's not a lot of different ways to flick the right stick. You can flick it left and get nasty with it like that, but then again, that's like just pretty much another synergy dunk for Russell Westbrook. And I know y'all saw in the beginning, a lot of y'all been asking, how do I do the putback dunks? Putback dunks are 80% skill, not 80% skill, 80% luck, 20% skill, because the ball has to be bouncing a certain way. Of course, you gotta kind of predict where the ball is going. You just gotta get real lucky with it. But if you think you have the angle on the ball, you just hold the right trigger and press X. I know some people have been trying to press Y, but they switched that last year. So now to get a putback dunk, it's right trigger and X. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little tutorial. I know it's not in depth as my other ones, but it's basic stuff really. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.